Good morning, good morning. Welcome, my dear viewers, those who have joined right now here at Dhaka, the capital city of Bangladesh. I am now at my rooftop grow space, and you have seen this rooftop many a time. Still, I am making this video. It's a promised video for Annabelle. I don't know whether the name is pronounced well correctly or not. It can be Annabelle. I don't know. Anyway, excuse me if I have pronounced your name wrongly. First I would like to orient you with my grow space. I am facing towards north, and this is the start point of my grow space, and this is the top space. You can see the yellow portion is the roof, is the shade. And then after yellow portion you can see the shaded cloth, 50% shaded cloth. Then down below there are hangers on bamboo sticks. And if I turn left, this is the west side, and this is the west. You can see through the yellow shade, through the shaded cloth. This is the west side, and mostly from 11 o'clock till sundown, the sun comes up here. So, and this is and the right side is the west side. It has got a room here, so no sunlight comes from this direction. And now here I have few shelf, like this one is a shelf, and in this shelf they get maximum lights. Then in below there is another shelf, they get also lights, because there are ventilation holes like this ventilation hole. So from there they get the lights on this side also, but very minimum. But ample light, if you call, then it's here. And after this shelf, there are another shelf here, same like another shelf also here. Another shelf is here, and after this there are low height shelf. Those are here. These are the low height shelf. And the last one I have is the biggest shelf. Is about 6 feet height. Those are 4.5 feet. This 6 feet height, and the maximum lights are being found in this shelf. And then it has got 4 stairs. There are 4 shelf here. So that's all about the orientation of the grow space. Now I'm turning towards the south. This is the south, so you can see the light now from the south coming here. It is almost 9 o'clock in my time. After 2 hours you will get a good light, but today is a very cloudy weather. I don't see any sign of light in the sky. Anyway, so this can give you a preview of my grow space. I have 2 hangers, steel made hangers here. So they Well, before I move to the part 2, let me show the sky condition. Today is total cloudy, and the sun is supposed to rise and sun is supposed to be here. but there is no sunlight, better sunlight, not much sunlight. And for last few days, due to the Hurricane Dorian in the USA, maybe the weather is not very suitable and not giving a very good lights, but it will give lights in the mid of the day, maybe. So with this cloudy condition, the setup you have seen, the lights you have seen in my grow house, I think you will be able to understand what you mean by plenty of light or ample of light or lot of lights that needs by Cattleya, whether I have this in my grow house or not. Alright gentlemen, welcome to the part 2 of my video where we are trying to troubleshoot the Cattleya, why it is not blooming for 14 years. A little history about that Cattleya. I bought 3 of the same Cattleya and it was in a plug having only 2 leaves. And then those were brought to my house and I put them in the coconut husk and it was a compact potting. And after maybe 4-5 days, one died and other 2 stayed. And then they bloomed, one of them bloomed twice only, and then they never bloomed. And they were always kept in this my balcony is a eastern face. I am facing east side. This is the north. Actually, the balcony is a north-facing balcony, but this is the eastern side of my balcony. I have 2 balcony. Other balcony is on the western side. I will go there also. So this is the eastern side, north-facing balcony. And the Cattleya, they used to stay here, and one is here. You can see, and both were on such a big pot, on a clay pot, like this. On such a big pot, and they were double the size. Actually, this one I have split it last year into 3. I have split it into 3, and this is the largest one. And this was on the rooftop, but I have brought it here now for doing the video to show you the pot size, how it was in the pot, what was the pot size, and where it was placed for last 14 years. It was placed one here and one here in this place, and it is this side is a east side, and you get some direct light for half an hour or 1 hour, and then a whole day it gets indirect light. So there is no much development of this Cattleya as regards to pushing out any sheath, but it has new growth. I can see it has new growth here. Here is one new growth, and this one has developed new growth. This is a new growth. This is a new growth. This is a new growth. So there are new growths I can see, but no much development for any blooming. I don't know whether this is a winter blooming Cattleya or not, but it's not blooming. Yeah, this one. So now we will go to the western side balcony, and there we will see the large giant Cattleya, what we are for which we are making this video to show why that Cattleya is not blooming. Wait for the part 3.
Right gentlemen, coming back again to the rooftop. The sun is up, just to show you how much light falls on my Cattleya pot. You can see the light condition. This is the light coming. This is how it's coming onto this lower shelf. This is on the lower shelf, the light falling here. This is the light. You'll be able to understand and recognize whether the light is enough or I need more light for Cattleya. Well, excuse me. Well, the other shelf, right about this shelf, I can see the lights are also falling here. This is the light falling here, but not full. Here I will get light after or 2 hours more. Now it is 11:30 a.m. So maybe 2 o'clock or 2:30 p.m. This shelf will have ample of lights. So now sun is again going down. Hope this will help you to understand the light. Right, gentlemen, after part 2 I went up again to show you the light system, how it falls in my rooftop. Now I'm falling back to my balcony on the western side. So you have seen the light falling on the Cattleya plants before, and before that I have shown you the balcony of my eastern side. Now I am here at the balcony of my western side. The light comes from this side. This is again also a north facing. In fact, my both the balcony is north facing. This side facing. One is on the eastern side, other one is in the western side. This is, we are standing at the western side of my balcony. Here in my balcony I have few bloomed dendrobium. They are blooming for very long time, and I have some phalaenopsis also. These are mounted phalaenopsis. I have a hoya here hanging. It's a hoya. Then I have few more mounted here. This is the kind of an oncidium type. And then I have another one mounted on the brick. This is on the brick. You have seen, many of you have seen it before. My bulbophilium is blooming well. This is the bulbophilium. It's blooming for a very long time. Very long time. Tulumnia is also here. You cannot see for a light condition. This is not a good condition. This is also blooming for a very long time. Now let's come to the point. The point is the Cattleya which is not blooming for last 14 years, and this is the Cattleya not blooming for last 14 years. Why? It was potted before. The pot I shown you at my eastern balcony, and now in the month of November 2018 I potted this on this slitted basket. It has got good air and water passage systems. These are potted on a coconut chips, very compact, tight compact packing, and they have grown some new shoots, new growth. This is a new one. Then these are old. Most of the bulbs are pseudobulbs are very old. They are very old. I don't know whether I have to cut off this old bulb or not. Whether they are active or inactive, I am not sure. Now it has got few more new growth. This is the new growth. This is the new growth. This is the new growth. This is again a new growth. New growths are taking place, but I have not seen any sheath coming from any of the leaves joint. No sheath I have seen yet. Now the question is this Cattleya. This is also I have bought it from by rooftop, just to show you a compare and contrast between these two. This was bought last year in the month of November. There was a bloom here. There was a bloom here in this leaf, in this pseudobulb. There was a bloom, and now in this growth, in this pot, I find a new growth is emerging, a very new growth, and this growth probably is dying back. And I understand the reason why it is dying back, because my watering system was not correct, so there was odd water falling from the top, so this has caused a very bad rot and it is dying back. Now good thing is that there is a sheath. I don't know whether this is a lip or a sheath, but I don't find anything inside. No, nothing is there inside. So I am not sure whether it is a leaf or a sheath. This cannot be a leaf because all the old leaf has got only one leaf. You can see all has got single leaf. This is single leaf. This is a single leaf. This is also a single leaf, but it has another growth. We have to wait and see whether. Now the question is the same two, these two, both both my Cattleya was on my rooftop. Now one is developing. If we call it a sheath, then one is developing sheath, and the other has not. There could be one reason I have identified that due to overwatering, maybe roots, those are old, were dying back, new root developing. So that was a process taking place. As a result, no virtual development took place, no reasonable or very remarkable growth has taken place on this plant. This could be a reason that the plant has not developed much, which should have been. Now the problem for which I have done the video and I am doing the video is to consider that whether the light is okay or not, or what are the problems I might be facing for this Cattleya not blooming for last 14 years. Just 14 years over, is not blooming. It has only bloomed once, and this is the flower. I have a photograph. I have a tag, flower tag. So this was the flower I saw twice. This bloomed twice. It's a red color. That's all. So I would like to know what is the reason, and any help, any support, if anyone has, please share me and let me know. So stay fine, everybody. Goodbye. See you again.